Alright folks, let's take a trip back to the early days of the American Mafia and talk about a man who helped shape what we now call the Gambino crime family, Vincent Mangano. He was born Vincenzo Giovanni Mangano on March 28, 1888 in Palermo, Sicily, disappeared on April 19, 1951, and was declared dead on October 30, 1961. They called him Vincent the Executioner, and I've dug into his story through old records and whispers from the streets. Let me tell you, Vincent was a bridge between the old Sicilian ways and the new world of organized crime, a boss who ruled with an iron fist until his own underboss turned on him. He is from Palermo, born into a neighborhood thick with mafia ties. His family was deep in the life. His brother Philip was right there with him, both steeped in the code of honor, respect, and control. They came to New York in the early 1900s, part of the wave of Sicilians chasing a better life, but Vincent wasn't there for factory work. By the 1920s, he's in with the D'Aquila gang, a Palermo crew running rackets in Manhattan and Brooklyn. The streets were a war zone. Giuseppe, Joe the Boss, Masuria, and Salvatore Maranzano were fighting for control in what's called the Castellammarese War. Vincent sided with Maranzano, the Castellammarese boss, against Masuria. In April 1931, Masuria was killed in a Coney Island restaurant by his own guys, Lucky Luciano, Vito Genovese, Bugsy Siegel. Maranzano won, declared himself boss of all bosses, and restructured New York's gangs into the 5 families. In September 1931, Vincent was named head of the old D'Aquila Mineo gang, now the Mangano crime family, one of the originals alongside Luciano, Bonanno, Profici, and Gagliano. His power was on the waterfront. He had Emil Camarda, vice president of the International Longshoremen's Association, in his pocket. Through him, Vincent controlled Manhattan and Brooklyn docks. Nothing moved without his say. His brother-in-law, Anthony Tough Tony Anastasio, Albert Anastasia's younger brother, ran ILA Local 1814. Tony was a cash machine, funneling millions in kickbacks from shipping companies. They either paid up or their cargo didn't move. Vincent set up the City Democratic Club in Brooklyn, front room for politics, back room for business. That's where Murder Incorporated met, the killing squad he helped create. Mostly Jewish hitmen, they did the dirty work for the Italian families. His underboss, Albert Anastasia, ran it. He was the Lord High Executioner, a brutal guy who loved bloodshed. Problem was, Vincent didn't trust him. Anastasia was too close to Luciano, and Frank Costello didn't ask permission for his moves. They clashed hard, almost came to blows more than once over 20 years. Vincent was old school. Anastasia was a loose cannon. He was making the family strong. Extortion, union rackets, illegal gambling, but Anastasia was a thorn in his side. Anastasia ran the show like Vincent wasn't even there, and the commission, that governing body Luciano set up, knew it. On April 19, 1951, Philip was found dead near Sheepshead Bay, shot in each cheek and the back of the head. That same day, Vincent vanished. His body was never found, declared dead in '61 by a Brooklyn court. Everyone knows Anastasia did it. He told the commission Vincent had a contract out on him, which Frank Costello backed up. They let Anastasia take over, renaming it the Anastasia crime family. Vincent was gone, but his legacy lived on. That family became the Gambinos under Carlo Gambino, who some say helped Anastasia with the hit. Vincent built the foundation, controlled the docks, set the tone for what a family could be. But the life doesn't care about loyalty. You're either the hunter or the hunted, and he ended up the latter. What do you think? Was Vincent too rigid to survive the new mafia, or did he lay the groundwork for something bigger? In Palermo, they still talk about Don Vincenzo, but in New York, he's just a ghost.